guys, welcome to my channel. Hope all are doing good. Like, share, subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest notification of the upcoming videos. Do watch and comment for my videos. So before getting into the session, I wanted to tell you all is that stay safe at home. I do understand we'll definitely have to move out for things, but do that with all necessary precautions for it. Okay, stay calm, relaxed, nothing is gonna happen. Stay positive. Okay, so we'll definitely come out of this situation very soon as possible. And to all exam aspirants, I wanted to tell you is that take this as an opportunity and convert it as your positive period. Okay, so use this period and learn more things so that you can utilize in your upcoming exams. Okay, so the topic today we are going to cover is average. So I hope most of you know what is average, but still I'll start with the basics. What is average? In simple terms, it can be said like this. It is nothing but representing a group of numbers using a single number. Okay, I'll tell you with an example so you will understand it better. So, I want to compare the heights of students of two classes. Okay, let us consider two classes A and B. So how will I do that? Can I take every single person and compare it with other person? No, it's not possible. It is a tedious process. So what will I do? I'll use the average concept here. I will find the height of students of particular class, add it up all together and find the average and compare that average with the average of heights of students of the other class. Get my point? So with a single number I can represent it. This is how it works. It is widely used in several places. Okay, in finding the literacy rate of a state. Okay, their average concept is used. So it is widely used in more cases. Okay, so I hope you understood what average is. Now in formula way, how we will represent average is average is equal to sum of all observations divided by total number of observations. In simple terms, using that example itself, I'll say. So, I am finding the heights of students of particular class. So, using that heights, what will I do? I'll add it up all together. That is sum of all observations, or add all the heights together divided by total number of students. If I do that, I can find the average of the particular class. Get my point? Similarly, I will compare it with the average of other class and find which one is greater or lesser or whatever it is. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the concept. So as I told you, average is nothing but sum of values divided by number of values. So let us take four numbers, okay, 22, 39, 46 and 65, and we'll have to find the average of these four numbers. So how we will do? Just add it up all together, 22 plus 39 plus 46 plus 65. So you will get a total of 172, which is nothing but the sum of values, which should be divided by number of values, which means how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So totally 4 numbers are there. So number of values is nothing but 4. When you divide, you will get the average as 43. Okay, I hope you understood. So I hope you are clear with the concept of average. Now we will see one by one. Okay, consecutive numbers. What do you mean by consecutive numbers? They are nothing but a group of numbers which are continuous. Just imagine 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They are continuous numbers, right? They are called consecutive numbers. So consecutive odd numbers means continuous odd numbers like 1, 3, 5, 7 or 23, 25, 27, 29 like that. It is consecutive odd numbers, and consecutive even numbers means even numbers which are continuous, which is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 like that. Okay, so I hope you are clear with this. Yes. Now we'll see shortcut for these things. Okay, just remember, when you have questions based on consecutive numbers or consecutive odd numbers or consecutive even number, you can use the shortcut and click the answer within a second. You need not calculate sum everything divided by the total number and find the answer. Simply you can by seeing itself you can click the answer. Okay, so here is the shortcut. Just remember, if it is, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are continuous numbers, so they are called consecutive numbers, right? So what is the average if they are asking? What you will do in generally, what you will do, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by total number is 5, right? So divided by 5 you will do and find the answer. Instead, you can use a shortcut. Just take the middle number. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the middle number? That are totally 5 unit of numbers. The middle number is 3, right? So that is the average. Okay. So you may get a doubt. Suppose if it is 4 numbers, what you will do? You will have 2 middle numbers, right? 46 and 47. So in between 46 and 47, what is the middle number? 46.5, right? So that is the average. Okay. 23, 24, 25. So directly 24 is the middle number. You can go with this. You can even check, okay, by trying the formula. Now we'll go with next. We'll see shortcut for consecutive odd numbers. Okay, so let us take an example. 9, 11, 13, 15. Here there are 4 numbers. So as I told you, the middle number is your average. So here 11 and 13, we have 2 middle numbers, 11 and 13. So what we'll do, we'll find the mid value of 11 and 13, which is nothing but 12. So that is your average. Okay, so suppose if our question is 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, it is 5 numbers. So the middle number is 13. Directly you can find the answer as 13. Okay, so now we'll see shortcut for consecutive even numbers, the similar concept. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the middle number is 6. That is what the average is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So here 2 numbers we have as middle number, 6 and 8. So the mid value of 6 and 8 is nothing but 7. So that is your average. Okay, so if you have questions based on consecutive numbers, consecutive odd numbers or even numbers, you can follow this shortcut without trying to solve any problem. You can just find the answer by seeing itself. Okay, suppose if you have random numbers, then you will have to go with the average formula, which is nothing but adding all the numbers together divided by total number. Okay, I hope you understood the concept. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting me. Keep supporting. So thank you.